Okay, so let's talk weight loss and why you're not losing fat. So the first thing you have to understand is that if you want to lose fat and want to lose weight, specifically when you lose weight, you don't get to control if you lose muscle or if you lose fat. It's most likely going to be a combination of both, but there are things you could do to sustain it. So you could have higher protein intake, build more muscle, high intensity training with higher volume, higher reps. In order to lose weight, you have to go into a calorie deficit where you have to burn more calories than you consume. You probably know that, but one thing you don't understand is there's a thing called BMR. It's where you burn calories basically doing nothing. So it's what you call it, calorie does, your metabolic activities that are going inside your bodies, like enzyme reactions, everything going inside our bodies that if we stay still the whole day, we still burn calories. I'm gonna put the link down in the comments where you can calculate your own BMR based on your age, gender, your level of exercises, your activity level basically, and you can calculate that, and then the exercise that you do in the gym on top of that adds on to the calories out. That's how you lose weight. Basically, that's a simple formula. It's really not that hard. People tend to overcomplicate it, and people tend to find a route which never works of, oh, let me do it in 10 days. Let me go on a 5-day water fast, lose 10 pounds, and then what? Then you return back to your eating habits. Nothing actually changes. Track your calories. Some people can't track their calories because they're either too lazy or they think they're gonna go back into their bad eating disorders. But it's something that you can control, and if you really want to do it, then you would find a healthier way to do it. And you don't have to do it for the rest of your life. You can just start doing it until you realize what you're putting inside your body, and then you're going to be subconsciously more cautious about it. If you feel like you're stagnant or you're plateauing, which you have to understand that because you're plateauing for one day does not mean that you're going to be plateauing for the rest of the time. You cannot decrease your calories by more than 500. If you decrease your calories straight away really hard, then your metabolic activity adjusts to it. So then you would have to continue decreasing it and decreasing and decreasing it to the point where you have no energy. Your brain needs 20% of the calories. Your calories in still have to be enough to sustain you and your daily activities. So don't decrease your calories straight away. If anything, start by 100 and then 200 calories and then keep at it. The only way to lower your calories is not just by decreasing your calories, but it's also by increasing your activity levels. So instead of taking the elevator to your house, take the stairs. If you have to go to a metro station, take the next station so you can walk a little further. Push yourself in these little things and then kind of add up. And instead of focusing on the future and what you did in the past, focus right now. Focus, what can I do right now? You don't have to do high intensity training. The best forms of cardio are ones where you use your body weight as a form of resistance. So Stairmaster, cycling is great. Running uphill or hiking. So the bikes that go like this, absolutely not. Absolutely no. Throw that away, it does nothing. Or the bikes that go like this, it does nothing. What are you working? Your arms? You can do that at a gym. You don't have to do that. Find forms of cardio and incorporate them if you want to lose fat. A lot of people just start really strongly and then they kind of don't see really any results and then they just stop doing it. You have to trust the process. You have to continue. There's no such thing as a fast way to get things done. You have to be losing at least 0.5 kilograms a week, at maximum, in order for it to be sustainable. You have to be looking at your eating habits. I'm telling you, I've never realized this before. I would go to the gym so much, and then I would come home. A month later, not even a month later, but I would not see results. And that would really worry me, and then I would be like, okay, what am I doing wrong? I sat down with myself, I started tracking calories, and then I realized that what I was doing wrong is that my diet was wrong. I could be training in the gym as hard as possible, but my diet was wrong. So pay attention to these things. The only time you would have to change something if you're plateauing is if you're plateauing in weight for more than a week. Not for one more day, not for 2 days. These activities that go inside your body are things that you cannot see. If you're a woman, your period is definitely going to hormone imbalances are going to affect this. If you're plateauing for more of a week, increase your cardio by 5 minutes or decrease your calories by 100 or 150 calories and make healthier decisions. Okay, anyway, I hope you guys learned something, and I was talking a little too fast. So if you feel like I was, then just tell me. I will include the BMR so you can calculate how much you burn every single day and how much you would have to do in order to be in a calorie deficit. And then I'll link down a really good calorie tracking app if you want to. So I hope you guys learned something.